Hi everyone, this is Joyce from Paper Art with Joyce, and tonight I want to show you how to make the spotlight technique, which is a really fun way to do a card. And there's so many different ways to express this, and I'm going to show you several different versions. This is the basic one that you would see in a lot of the displays. Let me see this, put it over here. So that the idea is you do a background with black and white, and you can use DSP, or you can make your own DSP with just black and white stamping. Okay, then you cut out a section of it, color it, and you can do it with your Stampin' Blends or markers or pencils, whatever you like to do, watercolor, and then you reattach it so that there's a spotlight of just what the part is colored. And you can do different things with it. And obviously on this one, there's a little liner with a fancy oval on the outside, which I think is really pretty. Okay. And I'm going to show you some other ones too. But tonight I decided to try this other different shape. So let's see what we can do with that. Okay. So to start with, it's your basic base, 4.5 by 5.5, 4.5 by 11, scored at 5.5. Okay. And then there's a liner piece, black liner piece. Okay. So we're using Dainty Delight, the stamp set, which I absolutely love. It's just a beautiful stamp set. It has dies with it also. But tonight I'm just using the stamps itself. I'm not using the dies. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside to make some room. And what we're going to do is, I've already cut this out. I wanted to show you how it works though. So you have your base, like I said, and then you have your liner, and I'll have all the dimensions and the details for you. And if you would like a hard copy of the details, you can email me and I will show you that in a bit. Let's see, my email is paperartwithJoyce@gmail.com. And if you email me, I'll send you the hard copy so that you have it. You can keep a notebook with all your directions for the different cards. I think that's a great way to start. Okay, so what I want to do is take the DSP, and I'm using this unusual shaped die because I think it's kind of pretty. And you cut out this piece, and you can do it anywhere you want. You can do it right in the middle. You can do it on the side. I'm trying to put it on the side because I want to have room for the sentiment also. So I've already cut this out. And now you take the middle part that you've cut out and you color it. So I have taken some colors that I want to use. This one is saffron. And I'm going to start with the dark saffron. Oh, maybe I'll start with the light saffron because I can add the dark after. And I'm going to color some of the flowers. Just a couple of them, because some of the other ones I want to put some other colors. All right. And these are the main buds that you see. Okay, I'm going to put some, see what the dark looks like, because this is coming out a little bit light. Okay, so doing that. Then I want to use this dark polished pink to add some color besides the yellow. So I'm doing all the buds. because it is a bouquet, so it could be, you know, different colors. And you only color the piece that you cut out. Okay. So now there's some around the edges, which I'm going to also do to bring in the colors. Okay. You see how pretty this, when you add it back, what it does for the whole picture. It's really pretty. Okay. I'm going to do these little ones. Oops. With the yellow on here. And then we have the, oh, let's do some of the other ones too. So there's a few different colors in the background too. And this is only on the middle section that you've cut out. Okay. And you'll see how it works once you put it back in. And then we're going to use Old Olive, and I'm going to use the light Old Olive to start, because I think it's dark enough. Okay. These Stampin' Blends are wonderful. There are two different tips. There's a brush tip and a bullet tip. But I love using the brush tip because it has a really great point, and you can get in some really small places with it. Okay. Okay, so now we've colored that. And what happens is you put it back into the picture. And that is your spotlight. Okay. So when this goes on the black, it creates a background for it. But I'm also going to put a liner around this. And to create the liner, I have to take the same size piece and the next size piece to create a frame. And I'm going to do that with some black right now. Get that out of the way here. It should only take me a second. Hold on. I want to show you how it works. And I'm trying to line it up so it comes out really precise. Okay. Okay, so I took that and made a frame by using the one that I cut it out with, this one, and then a larger one. So it created a frame. Okay, so now the frame can go on the edge of the picture, on the edge of the focal point, and this goes on top. So it creates a beautiful frame for it. Now let's move this down where it belongs so you can see how this all comes together. Okay. Okay, so let's glue this down. So we've got our black. On top of your base. Oops, I'm sorry. I always get out of the shot. Sorry. Okay, and then we're going to put the background, which is still black and white, which helps to create the whole foundation of the picture. Okay, like that. And now you have the part that you colored and the liner. I call them the liners, but it's actually the border. Okay, so let's put that on there. This is really, I love this technique. Wait till I show you the other versions. They're all different. It's so fun to create different ways to create this look. Okay, and this goes right in there into the middle. I think this is really pretty. So what happens is it lines up with whatever you cut out. I should have showed you that, but it lines right up with it so that it all becomes the same picture. It's just that one part of it is highlighted. Okay. So now I'm going to do a sentiment. The sentiment I chose was thank you, because I always need thank you cards. Okay. Well, I got to pull it over so I can see it, but then I'll show you. There we go. Okay. And I am going to put that right down the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off a little bit so it doesn't overhang. Because it doesn't need to overhang. It just needs to be right there. But I'm going to put it on dimensionals so that it has a little bit of interest to it. Let me get my dimensionals. There we go. Okay. This is not a new technique. It's been around for a long time. But every time I look it up, I see different ways that people use it. It's so cool. There's so many different ways you can use it. And I'm going to show you some more in a minute of what I've done. Okay, so there is that. I'm going to put a couple of little blings on there because I love to put some bling. I like that word, bling. Okay, so we have yellow and we have, I think that's berry burst. I think I'm going to do the berry burst. I really like that. And these are also Stampin' Up! Gems. These are called the 2022 to 2024 color pearls. And you can still get these. They're still in the catalog. Okay. I'm going to put a few of them on here. Let's see. Let's put one up here on the whites. Just to bring some interest. It makes your eye move. Maybe even one more down here to bring your eye down. That'd be cool. Cool. Okay. Now on the inside, I was going to put, I've already stamped, but let me color that in with the berry burst. Trying to get my for the inside. I like to put something on the inside too, not just words. I like to add a little bit of interest that way. So there we go. So I'm going to put that on the inside. Okay. And that goes right on the inside so that you can put your message in there. Okay. All right, let me show you the other ones that I've done. I think this is pretty. I really do. This is the first time I've done it with this piece, but I've been looking at this particular shape. I just think it's unusual and it makes, a little bit of interest. Okay, so that was the original. And there's the one I did today. I also did one with the sunflowers, which I love, and I'm going to do some more with that. And I also used the new sentiments with the shadows, the shadow pieces that come with it. And this one I put on dimensionals, but I used a round cut, which is a little different. Okay. Here's another oval, but different colors. Let me put this up so you can see it better. Okay. This is another version, which is kind of like a sunbeam coming down, which I think is pretty neat too. And I'm going to do a couple more of these with a video so you can see if you're interested how to do these. This is a little bit different, but it's still a focal point. And then this one is done with rectangles and layers under liners under the rectangles. So it just gives it a different look. But I think it's pretty. But you still have your focals in the background. This one I also embossed underneath to give it more texture. So it gives us a different look. So there are 6 different versions right there. And there are so many more that you can do. And I would love to show you some more of those. So if you like this, please like and subscribe to my channel, and it will notify you of my next videos. If you are interested and you would like the hard copy of the directions, I will email them to you. Just send me your email to this one, paperartwithJoyce@gmail.com. But I will also have the dimensions in the details after I finish uploading this video. Okay? Great, great technique. I hope you give it a try. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I will certainly get back to you. Okay? Happy stamping and see you next time.